How's it going, guys? This is part two of my auction find video from last Saturday. This auction was my favorite type of auction. Basically, everything was sold in box lots. The story was the owner was still alive. He was fairly wealthy, owned a lake house, and the house that they were auctioning everything off, he hadn't lived in it for 19 years. And they're basically clearing everything out to sell the real estate. So yeah, all this stuff had been sitting for at least 19 years, and the gentleman, who, like I said, is still alive, he's in his mid-70s, accumulated this stuff through his lifetime. This was probably a 4,000 square foot house, and I can only imagine the stuff that was taken out of it through the years, because there wasn't a whole lot of stuff left. But this is what I came across. Let's see. So like I told you guys in the previous video, I paid $195 for everything, and that one stomper is worth at least that. So basically all this stuff is basically pure profit. So in the box of toys, this is the better stuff I pulled out. And unfortunately, there was not as many Redlines as I thought there were. I came across this box, and the cars on top were Redlines, but the bottom cars are mostly Matchbox and Hot Wheels from the 80s and late 70s. But these were the Redlines I pulled out. Custom Corvette, has some condition issues. Another Redline, and this Redline here. Have Gumby's Pal. This is pretty interesting. New in the package. A Slinky Winky from 1974. Like I said, still in the package. Pretty unique piece. Popeye Marionette. And this SSP car. Those are really collectible. There's only one slot car. I thought there was more slot cars. Just the one slot car. And there was these cars made in Germany. I think they're called DARPA or something like that. Not exactly sure. There was a Hot Wheel in the package still. A steamroller. A Lost in Space kind of knockoff by Tommy. I looked up something like this is like 10 bucks. I bought a box of camera equipment and basically pitched it. I paid like $5 for the whole box, but the only thing of worth was this Sigma camera lens made in Japan. I looked up comparables. It's probably around a $70 lens. Lens was in good shape, has the caps. Have some 70s games still sealed. This is pretty interesting. Another bonus, I had no idea what these were, but I looked up on eBay, and that's what they're called, Chinese carved red cinnabar bead. And the price ranges on these are like what's noted, $150 to $326. So I didn't even realize that was in there. So that's, you know, just pure luck bonus that even came across that. A Sterling portable ashtray. That's around a $20 item. A vintage bank barrel. Doesn't have the key. And then these are the fountain pens, and it looks like this one is the best one. This is a Waterman, and looks like it's from the 1920s with the wood grain. And I don't know how to grade these, but I've seen them sell for between $100 and $240. Like I said, it depends on the condition. I don't know how to grade these. The nib is in really nice shape, so it's probably at least a $150 pen, I would guess. These are called these are from the 80s. Space tubes. And I have 3 of them, and they look to sell for around 20 bucks a piece. So that's another $60 there. And then another great find is this Hot Wheels Redline, still in the package. I think it's from 1975 or 73. That's called a Swingin' Wind. And I found one on eBay that sold in the package that was just pure yellow, didn't have the decal on it. Sold for $125. And I have this robot here. This precedes the Transformers. So this is by Takara, I believe. It's Japan. And it's only missing the base. Otherwise it's complete in pretty nice shape. And amazingly, this toy as this condition with just this is, you know, probably a $20 toy. But amazingly, these pieces I looked up on eBay, and each one of these pilots sell for about 30 bucks a piece. So that's $150 just in these little pilots. And you can see why they'd probably be worth a lot, because I imagine something this small is really easily lost. So that kind of wraps up the toy box. There's some more toys in here that really aren't worth a ton of money. And then there's some Gulf War trading cards, some space shots. And there's a few pins. And I'll get back to the watches. Again, I paid $1 for all these watches, not each, all of them. These were in another flat with some other miscellaneous things, and the whole flat sold for $1. I took the watches out. There wasn't really anything else there worth anything, so I just left it. But I have a couple Spiro Agnew watches. They are running, and this one is that one's missing the crystal. I showed you guys before on this one. And that watch is running. And I just put a battery in this. It's a Seiko. Looks like it's from 1975. I'm gonna possibly take it apart, see if I can get it apart and see if I can clear up the screen, the crystal there. It's I don't know if that's fogged over, if I can clean that to sharpen the image up or not. But still, you know, I paid $1 for it basically. And then, like I told you guys, I love when I see things like this. Just a flat full of jewelry, glasses, miscellaneous things. And I paid $11 for this. Here's a metal purse that was in there. It's probably a $20 item. Again, so basically this doubles the profit for the entire box. But I bought it. I saw these glasses. These are not sure how well they'll do. This is a Ralph Lauren polo from probably the 80s. And these are silhouette glasses. I think they're gold filled. I saw similar on eBay sell for 40 to 50. Additionally, this was in there. And this is pretty heavy. And it's marked Sterling, Mexico. So this is probably another $20 to $30 belt buckle. And like I said, it never fails to amaze me. You go through stuff like this. People just dump the stuff in these flats, not checking. And this was in there. And not sure if the camera will bring it up, pop it up. It's on the other side. Probably not going to bring it up, but is marked 14 karat. So more gold for basically nothing. And 5.8 grams, the melt on that is $148. So again, just this almost pays for, you know, within $50 of paying for everything. This is a Gump San Francisco. It's a trading card, or not trading card, playing card gift set. I guess this is a pretty famous store in San Francisco. I'm guessing that's probably a $20 to $30 set of playing cards. And then another find were these vintage, probably from the 60s, maybe 70s, Halloween masks. So we have a monkey here. I couldn't find any markings on it who made it. This Middle Eastern looking character, and it's marked Caesar or Caesar. And that's a pretty famous mask maker. And another, Richard Nixon. Again, I don't think that's marked. I know Caesar makes a lot of Richard Nixon masks. Has some Frankenstein hands. There's a marking here. But I didn't see any other markings. And then the Frankenstein himself. Again, this has got to be from the same era, probably the 70s, 60s. There's a tag on the back, but I can't really read it. So if you guys have any information on who might make this, but it's a really cool piece. I would think this would be worth at least $50, $60, maybe more. And there is a gorilla mask in there, but unfortunately it got melted and it's pretty much ruined. So this is the rest of the items I got from that estate sale, or that estate auction. Again, my favorite type of auction with the box lots. I look on Auction Zip, and when I see those type of auctions, when it looks like it's vintage, old stuff just thrown in boxes, those are the auctions I want to go to. So these are my pickups. Again, more gold. Just going through the stuff and processing it and sorting it. So guys, remember, if you like my videos, remember to like and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell icon. I know there's some controversy with YouTube and their search filter not working. So I like to search for the most recent garage sale finds, estate sale find videos. That doesn't work anymore. So I'm not sure if they're going to correct that or if it's a permanent thing. So if you guys want to stay updated on the kind of stuff I find and what I look for, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell icon. Until next time, see you guys later.